When am I gonna be normal again? Boobs were just so sore. Nosebleed. I am growing hair on my stomach. Hot, cold, hot, cold. I keep peeing myself. Am I insane? Hi guys. Okay, hi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marcella Bell. I am a lifestyle vlogger. I am also currently 25 weeks pregnant. And if you're new here, then hi. Please subscribe. And yeah, because I post a lot of like lifestyle vlogs and currently posting a lot of pregnancy vlogs. So if you're into that, stay tuned. And if you're not new here, well then hi. Welcome back to my channel. It's good seeing you. And yeah, that being said, let's just get right into this video. So for today's vlog video, it's gonna be a bit of a sit down video because I just feel like I have been watching a lot of pregnancy videos and I've been listening to a lot of pregnancy podcasts, and it just feels frustrating because I am 25 weeks pregnant. So I till 40 weeks, so I'm almost there. I've been listening to all these podcasts and videos and TikToks, and I'm just trying to find people to like relate to. And most of the things I've been hearing was like these like stories of these beautiful like pregnancies and blah blah blah, and it's just perfect and amazing, and they have a few symptoms. And then I'm sitting here and I'm literally sitting here and I'm debating, am I literally crazy? Am I insane? Am I having these insane pregnancy symptoms that feel so ridiculous to me that I cannot even handle them? Like, excuse me, like I am not having this beautiful pregnancy and it's not this amazingly beautiful thing, and that's just the truth. Like, I have beautiful aspects to my pregnancy, but I have also just been struggling. I've been having these crazy symptoms and I literally am like wondering, when am I gonna be normal again? Like, that is the thoughts. And like, I am so thankful to be pregnant and I love my little baby. My baby boy is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I already feel so much love for him. But like, also I just want to keep it real and be like, I'm struggling. And I just want to know if anyone else is struggling. And so that's why I wanted to make this sit down video. And hopefully maybe this helps you guys feel comfort that you're not alone if you're feeling any of these symptoms, because I have been feeling pretty alone. And if you have any like suggestions for me, or if you're going through the same things, or podcasts that I should listen to, please comment down below, because I just want to like look for support, you know, in the whole pregnancy community. But that being said, I tried to remember every single symptom that I've had during my pregnancy since day one, and I tried to write them all down. I'm sure I'm forgetting some and new ones will happen because I still have until 40 weeks left, so I'm sure more will come. But let's just get into the symptoms that I have been experiencing since day one. One of the main ones I had was morning sickness, which is not actually morning sickness, it's all day every day. But something I didn't know was a thing is that people could have morning sickness throughout their whole pregnancy. I was always like told that it was like during the first trimester you're sick, whatever. But I didn't realize that morning sickness could be really severe. And I was one of those beautifully lucky people that had the sickness that was severe. I'm talking, I could not keep food down. I could not keep water down. Anything that went into my body, I puked up. To the point where my doctor was like, if you don't start keeping your food down, we have to give you an IV so you can get the nutrition to keep you healthy and keep your baby healthy. And I was like, what? And then she's like telling me what it's called. I forget the name. I'll put it up here. And I was like, I have never heard about this. Like, I've heard of morning sickness and I've seen it on movies and I've seen it on TV. Like, it didn't look this bad. Like, I didn't expect it to be as bad as this. And I'm talking, guys, it was so bad I couldn't keep water down. I was like miserable. I was so nauseous. Like, I was having such a difficult time. I could barely get out of my bed. And I was like, something is wrong. Is this normal? And it's not normal. It's normal for some people, but it's like more like rare, I guess. And so then they started prescribing medication. At first, medication wasn't working, and then we upped my dose, and I'll put the name of my medication here. It actually really helped me. I feel like I was really lucky because after doing some research, apparently some people take like 5 different medications to find the one that works for them. And I was so lucky that I found it and it started working for me pretty good, pretty well. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe like it'll stop in my second trimester. So I remember we tried to stop the medication and then it started again. If even up to 25 weeks, if I miss a day of medication, I'll be puking all day. It's so weird. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I feel like I'm reliant on this medication, which I am, because if I don't take it, I get really sick. But yeah, so that's something that happened to me. I know it doesn't happen to a lot of women, but I was one of those people that have it. I still do get very pukish. I still puke very easily, and I do puke a few times a week, but it's way better with the medication. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through all these symptoms really quick and not lecture like the first one, but I felt like that was a big one, or else this video is gonna be 30 minutes and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go through another few symptoms. Oh my gosh, first trimester up until now, my boobs were just so sore, unbelievably sore. Like, I'm talking, I would tear up because they hurt so bad. And if I was in the cold, oh my gosh, hurt so freaking badly. Like, just unbelievably sore. It got better in the second trimester, but it still hurts like a lot of the time. It's better. Like, first trimester, it was like 100% painful, and now it's like 60% painful. So I feel a little bit grateful for that, but it still really hurts. Next, I had this metallic taste in my mouth. I had this before I even knew I was pregnant, and I just kept telling people, I was like, there's this really gross taste in my mouth, and I kept brushing my teeth. I kept trying to get rid of it. I was chewing gum, but it didn't matter. There was always just this metallic taste in my mouth. Nothing helps with that. I'm sorry, but I had that before I was pregnant, so you know, maybe for having that symptom, you should just think about it, because I had this really gross metal taste in my mouth. It did go away in the second trimester. It kind of went away, but I still sometimes get it. Like yesterday, I was having it in my mouth and I was like, what? This is back? But yeah, okay, for the most part, it went away. Next thing is looking at screens. For some reason, in the first trimester, literally, I could not do it. If you guys followed my channel, and if you're like not new here and you've been following me, I was trying to do Vlogmas and had all these videos that I was vlogging, and I could not edit them because looking at the screen was making me so sick. My eyes were hurting so bad, and yeah, I don't know. It went away in the second trimester. I don't know. That's just a symptom I had. Another thing that I have even up to this day is really sore eyes. Like, it just hits me randomly. It's like my eyes feel really sore and it feels fuzzy. Something that does help is if you go onto all of your electronics and turn on, it's like a blue light thing. I'll put it on the screen here, but turn that on because I've noticed that it actually helps me a lot, and I got told to do this by a friend recently, and it's been helping a lot. So do that and hopefully it helps you. Okay, next thing, real quick, I had really bad car sick. I had car sick before pregnancy, but now I was like so bad. First trimester, being in a car for more than 5 minutes made me feel so sick and nauseous. I felt like I was like going like this. That is how I felt like to me, and that is just the truth. It went away in the second trimester though, so that's cool, but I had that in the first trimester. Something that also started in the first trimester is like, I don't know what this is called, comment down below if you know what it's called, but I felt like I could feel my heartbeat in my head, in my body, and it was just so like, bleh. Like I could just feel my heartbeat pulsing, and it was such a weird feeling. I don't know, that's weird, but I had that. Another thing that started in the first trimester, and I'm still having it in the second trimester, was hot, cold flashes, night sweats. So it just hits me randomly, like I'm really hot, like so hot, and I'm like dying, and then the next thing I know, I'm like so cold. I'm like, ugh, close the windows, like I'm freezing, like oh my gosh, I'm so cold. And yeah, just so random. It's just hot, cold, all day, every day. And I had that really bad in the first trimester. Now in the second trimester, mostly happens to me really randomly. But at nighttime, in the second trimester, I have really bad night sweats. Like I'll just wake up covered in sweat. It's ridiculous. Which brings me to another symptom that it started in the second trimester, was really vivid dreams. Like I'm talking nightmares. I'm talking it feels so realistic that when I wake up and a zombie bit my arm, I'm like, is there something there? And then I realize I'm awake, but it still felt like I was bit, you know what I mean? You know, that's just another random beautiful symptom that I experienced, and I don't know if it's gonna go away. So I'll update you guys on that. Another symptom that started in it was like the end of my starting of my second trimester, and I didn't know this was a symptom, and I honestly thought that I was dying. Nosebleeds. I did not know that nosebleeds was a symptom to pregnancy, but it is a symptom to pregnancy, and I was having all these nosebleeds, and I was like, why am I having these nosebleeds? Like if I like rubbed my nose like this, like you know, sometimes it gets itchy, I would just start bleeding from my nose, and I'm like, huh? If I blew my nose, I'd get a nosebleed. And then I was like, why is my nose so sensitive? Why do I keep bleeding? Like, is something wrong with me? And I'm Googling and I'm like, Google. And it's like, oh, it's a symptom of pregnancy. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Ever since then, my nose is still bleeding like crazy. I get such a sensitive nose. I blow my nose, I touch my nose, doesn't matter, and it's like gushing blood. They're pretty quick and easy blood things, like it's pretty easy to deal with. I do know that if it gets serious, like severe where you can't stop it or it bleeds for a long time, you're supposed to go to a doctor, but I did talk to my OBGYN about it and she said I'm fine. But just another weird symptom. Here's another symptom, cotton mouth. I don't know how to explain it other than it just feels like my mouth was so sticky. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like there was like so much saliva, but it was like sticky and it was so weird and it was like cotton mouth. That's how I could describe it. Random symptom still is happening to me in my second trimester. It started in my first and it's still happening. Okay, another thing is insomnia. I can't say that word. Insomnia. I'll put it on the screen. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. It started, I would say, in the last like 7 weeks. I've been having a really hard time with my sleep. I will just wake up in the middle of the night and I'll sit there for an hour. And yes, I also wake up 10 times to go pee, which is another symptom. But I also just wake up and then I just sit there for like an hour and I'm like so tired, but I just can't sleep. And I'm just like staring into the distance like, sleep, sleep, sleep. And it's like, no, you're not sleeping. And that's, yeah. Okay, that's one. Comment down below if you have that. Okay, this is a weird one, but it is apparently because I'm pregnant. I don't know why. I am growing hair on my stomach. Like, it's just like a little peach stomach, like a little fuzzy peach on my stomach, but I just thought it was weird. Turns out it's because I'm pregnant. So, love that for me, and it's very interesting. It's weirding me out, but apparently it's just because I'm pregnant. Who knows? Okay. Oh, so much mucus / snot. Again, TMI, but it's again the truth. I'm like gagging snot and mucus all the time. And I have so much like runny nose. It's ridiculous. It's a pregnancy symptom. I'm so excited for that to go away because that has been really annoying for me, especially when I was at work. Okay, really bad odor. It didn't happen to me until like literally like 5 weeks ago. And I was like, why does my armpit smell so bad? Like, what the heck? I usually, like, don't have that problem. And now it's like I need, like, deodorant 5 times a day. Like, apparently, and I was told by my sister that postpartum odor is worse. And I was like, it gets worse? Because I thought this was the worst. I thought this was the worst. Another thing to look forward to. All the symptoms I'm about to say started in first trimester and is still happening. Dry lips, sensitive skin, sensitive to strong smells, weird food aversion. Like if I smell a certain type of meat, I'm just like disgusted. But then when it's cooked, it's fine. It's really weird. I'm super highly sensitive. A lot of mood swings. So these are pretty common pregnancy symptoms because of hormones and stuff. And then for the last few ones, I'm having this thing called round ligament pain. Had no idea what it was. Did not prepare for it. Mentally was not ready for it. But apparently it's pretty common. And it's just, it's painful. Like people are like, oh, it doesn't hurt that bad. And I'm just like, no, like it hurts. And a second part to that is Braxton Hicks. They're like fake contractions and they hurt. They hit me really randomly and I get them all the time now. So that's cool. So picture this, right? Picture just sleeping in bed ever so peacefully. And then you get woken up to this leg cramp in your calf. A calf cramp in your left leg specifically. I am not joking when I say worst pain of my life. Worst pain of my life. Capiche? So painful. And it was like I was just like laying there, right? Like picture this, okay? And I'm like literally like this. I'm like, it hurts. And it's like a cramp right here. But it's literally no joke. It was a calf cramp and it literally was so painful. And I get those quite often now. And I'm like traumatized. I'm actually scared for them. Something my doctor said helped. I don't know if it's helping because I just started doing this. Is taking calcium supplements. She said you can either take a calcium like pill or she said you can take Tums because apparently Tums has calcium in it. Another thing is like I literally do anything shortness of breath. Like I literally hyperventilate. I start huffing and puffing very easily. I avoid stairs at all costs now and I have stairs in my house so that's very hard. Literally crazy. Like I walk up the stairs and like I'm halfway up the stairs and I'm just like and my husband's like, what is going on with you? What is going on with you? And I'm just like I can't breathe. And now I really truly try to avoid stairs at all costs. Okay, swollen legs and feet. It started happening in the second trimester. It's ridiculous. My feet are always swollen. My legs are always swollen constantly. And then this is like the most embarrassing thing in the world, but I'm just going to put it up there. I'm like, just prepare yourself, guys. This is TMI. Don't unsubscribe, please. This is just the truth. And I never thought this was a pregnancy symptom until it happened to me. But here we go. I keep peeing myself. I'm not kidding. I am peeing myself constantly. If I sneeze, I pee myself. If I cough, I pee myself. If I bend over, I pee myself. If I am like laughing, I pee myself. I just keep peeing myself, and it's so embarrassing, but it's just the truth. And no one warned me about that. No one told me that. Everyone kept saying pregnancy was beautiful, but they never told me that I'm gonna need to wear pads all the time because I keep peeing myself. Like, what? I bend over, I pee myself. I'm sitting down, I pee myself. Like, why do I keep peeing myself? I don't know. I don't understand it. But apparently it's normal when you're pregnant. Why does no one talk about that? Why did no one warn me about the peeing yourself? Like, that is so embarrassing. I'm at work and I sneeze and I had peed myself. And a customer standing right there, and I'm just like, that's embarrassing. But it's just, I don't know, it's a pregnancy symptom, and apparently it gets worse when you give birth, postpartum. So that's something to look forward to. Okay guys, I have been rambling on for way too long, and I'm sure I missed a bunch of my pregnancy symptoms, and I'm forgetting some because another thing is brain fog, and I can't remember anything, and I'll remember at the weirdest time of day, and I'll be like, wow, I forgot to mention that pregnancy symptom. But let's finish up this video. My rant is over, guys. It's over. I just wanted to say, even though I'm complaining about pregnancy, I am so thankful to be pregnant. I am so thankful that I have my little baby boy inside of me. I'm so excited to meet him, but I also just feel like I just wanted to rant, and I love YouTube, I love vlogging, I love you guys, so I just wanted to rant to a camera, and I actually feel so much better because I feel like I've been keeping all of these like thoughts in my head, and I just felt like really annoyed. I was like, am I crazy to think that like pregnancy isn't that beautiful? Like, there's beautiful things to it, but it's not that beautiful. And I was like, am I crazy? And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and rant to my camera and then post it on YouTube and see if anyone relates to me, and maybe this video gets me canceled. There's only like 300 of you guys anyway, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to my rant. Please give this video a big thumbs up because there's gonna be more content coming. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so freaking much, and I will catch you guys in my next vlog. Goodbye. I love you guys. Bye.